Here's a quick hack if you want some extra storage space in your kitchen for the utensils, all the little knives and peelers and knives and forks and straws and strainers and all sorts. So this small unit on this side of the kitchen is fairly thin and narrow, so it's not a lot of space here for the actual bigger shelves. So what I've got here is something that I picked up off Amazon. You can find them on eBay as well. I'll put you a link in the description so you can have a look. They were nice and easy to install, and they gave me some extra space for all these necessities for daily use. So here's how they look. I'm going to show you in this quick video how I put them together, why I like them, and they're not that bad. They're quite cheap for what they are. So you'll notice you get them in different sizes, and you can have inner trays for chopsticks and straws as well. I did use a drill because I wanted it to be secure. However, they give you these little double-sided stickers that you can use, and you can see you got thin ones. They do market them as drawer shelves for office, so things like stationery. However, I don't see any reason why you can't use them in the kitchen like I'm doing here. So firstly, what I did was I got the sizes that I wanted. I put them under the unit and just checked if the measurement and sizing would work. They're about 1 foot deep, which is about 30 centimeters. And these are these double-sided sticker pads they give you. So I put 4 of these in each corner and 1 in the center. They felt like they're very strong. However, if you put heavier things like I'm doing, like spoons can get heavy, especially the metal ones. So I did actually pre-drill some holes, which I'll also show you, and put a set of screws in there just to give it extra security. So overall, it's a quick weekend project that you could do maybe an hour. If you order these online, you'll get all the sticky stickers with it. If you got lightweight things, then it's fine. But if you want to go the full heavier equipment in there, then definitely consider putting some screws in. So these pads that came with it, they're clear. You'll see the square one goes in the middle. So I attached them onto the plastic unit first, and this drawer, I'm going to call it a drawer because I think that's what the best thing for it, shelf drawer. The actual unit comes away, and then you can stick the upper section that it slides into where you want it. So you'll see here I peeled away the double-sided stickers and then just put it right under the unit. I left a little space with the first one, so I put the first one on and then found the second space, removed the double-sided stickers, and there was actually little markers for holes to be drilled, so I'll show you that later in the video. So overall it is a good option because you can kind of keep everything nice and tidy, and if you make any milkshakes or you do any small things, you can use these to have the necessary equipment you need, like if you're making a iced coffee or something. So here you can stick it underneath, and then what I did, like I mentioned, is I got a drill and screwed a couple of screws in because I didn't want it to come apart and just fall, which can happen if you have heavy equipment in there. So looking at this, it's small screws that I did use. I don't think it's necessary, but for my peace of mind, I did do that. You'll see links to the drawers, but I don't know, I don't need to put links for the actual drill, because if you've got a drill, perfect. If not, you might to get a friend or a handyman just to give it a once over to make sure that they're drilled in correctly, just to secure them even better. So they're made of plastic. The upper section is a sliding slide. The drawers themselves are quite nicely spaced out. You're looking at around 30 centimeters deep by about 40 centimeters wide with the bigger size, and the smaller ones as well. But they do come in a set of 3, and they do have a stopper so you don't pull them out too fast. You'll see here when you pull them out, they get to a certain point and they stop. And that one's got an option. This is a smaller one. Here's the holes I was talking about. So with the holes, they're like little markers. You just get a small drill bit and just drill the holes in like that. And then when you take the double-sided stickers off, those will hold them in place to then allow you to put the screws in. So again, I pulled the drawer out itself and then got the little double-sided stickers, put them in place and stuck it where I wanted it, and then just gave a further assistance by putting in the screws. So overall, it works nicely, especially with these days. The kitchens are getting smaller. There's not much space. So you're making use of every space around the kitchen and having easy access to the essential requirements just for like mixing spoons, knives, peelers, strainers, all those kind of things can go here. And if you have a kitchen cabinet unit that doesn't have drawers, you can even stick these inside the kitchen cabinets. So here you see I just put a couple of screws in just to make sure that they're secure, and 2 screws held these smaller ones in place. Overall, I'm quite happy with them. They work nicely, and I think it's giving me extra storage where I did not have any storage before. So it's a nice organizational way and an easy way to do it. It will be interesting. I should have put one on just with the stickers to see if they do drop. Yeah, it's always good to be organized. I'll link it to another video here where you can check out. And overall, I'm quite happy with this. It worked out quite nicely. Hopefully, this helps you if you're thinking about these.